Hey, it's Rob from Wheelworks Bike Shop in Dublin. We are doing some work on the shop over the next couple of months, and we're going to do a video series as we're doing the work so you can see what we're planning. So the first thing we're going to do is we have a bunch of storerooms and offices. We're upstairs on the mezzanine in the shop here, and we've got a bunch of storerooms and offices that during COVID were used for storing the millions of extra bikes that we had to keep, but are gradually emptying out. And we're going to turn this area back here into a Project One experiential showroom. So the plan is to have a couple of bikes here, Project One bikes, and then come on in and show you what's going on. So this wall's gone, so this wall will all be gone, and all this wall all the way along here will be gone. So I'll show you what's behind that in a minute. We'll start in here. So this storeroom at the moment is just full of various bikes, and we've started taking some of the boxes out. So when you come in, when you go online and you build a Project One bike online, the process as we work through the online system is you start off with the model. So you pick a Domani or a Madone or an Amonda or a Speed Concept or a Checkpoint or whatever else it is you're building. Then you pick the colour. So we're going to have a wall. We're still talking to Trek, so if the Trek guys are watching, we're waiting on that colour wall. So we're going to have all the colour tiles. They're going to paint up tiles for us, and we're going to be able to match them, so you'll be able to take the colours down. And I think that's really important when you're building a Project One bike in particular. There's hundreds of colour options, and the paints, it doesn't matter how good the photography is, the paints are never represented well enough on the screen. So we're going to have little tiles that you can line up different paints beside each other. We'll bring them out, and they change in the sun as well. The colour changes with interior light or exterior light. So we're going to have the colours, and then you'll move on to the components, and we'll have handlebars that we can show you the different types of handlebars. We can let you feel them, the different weights. You can decide what bars you want. Then we'll have wheels, and we'll be able to show you the wheels, take them down, feel the weight, play with the toys, and you'll work through each part of the bike. The components, the colours, the build, the tyre spec, bar tape. So we're going to have handlebars with the different types of bar tape wrapped on them. So on a bike where you need extra comfort, we'll have double gel, or we'll have inserts under the bar tape to give you the extra comfort, and we'll have those set up so you can touch them and feel them. So it'll be a much more experiential build process, because it's very difficult for somebody to come in and go, okay, I want to do a Project One Madone, and then I have to make all the recommendations. They don't get to take part in that because they can't feel what the handlebar tape's like, or they can't see what the width of the handlebars are. So, and it's easy enough for me to do that because I've been doing it for a long time, but it'll make people much more involved in the process. They'll be able to touch it and feel it and see it. And then we're going to have a bar up here with coffee, not beer. And we'll have a big screen on the wall. And once we've done all the selection and picked things out, we'll go onto the Project One configurator, and we'll build it. We'll have a coffee, and you'll be able to design it, and we'll send off the order to Trek, and an artist in the Project One facility in Waterloo will take a frame off the wall, and you'll paint it, you'll put your name on it if you want, and he can sign it, or she can sign it, and then they build one bike, and they send it out, so you end up with a completely bespoke bike. And then when it comes in here, we start to do a second level of customization. So if there's things that you want that aren't included in the Project One configurator, we'll change it. So if you want a different type of tyre or whatever. So anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying it. So this room is going to be where we'll configure the bikes. This wall is all coming out. So I'll show you on the far side of here. We'll go around this way. So that wall there, that's the other side of it. So this corridor is going to be part of it. So that room is going to be all opened out. This is some of the cabinets that we have for the Project One room. We've got an orange couch, and then this office in here, which is currently sort of full of rubbish and files and things. So we're going to clear this out, and the front wall's going. So we'll have a big space back here, probably, I think it's about 2,500 square feet we'll have just dedicated to the Project One area. The builders are starting, it is Thursday 25th of January. The builders are due out this evening to make a plan for taking down walls, and they're going to start middle of February. So the builders come in, start knocking things down middle of February, and then we have the shop fitter lined up, I think about 2 weeks after that, so early March, and then painters and shop fittings and bits and pieces, the finishing touches will go in. The aim is to have it ready end of March, with nice new plinths, new shop fittings and all the displays. The colour palette might be the only thing that takes a bit longer. That's going to be a one-off custom made item, so that's it. So all that wall's gone. We will at some stage change the awful green carpet and either put down a nice timber floor, or I think maybe black carpet's a bit softer and a bit warmer. So that's it.